Well, let me just jump right into it. I'm not going to make any excuses for not having a video. You guys know what's going on around here already. And since the little one has so much energy, I need to run it off. I have to get the backyard ready, get the grass and stuff raked and, you know, fertilized. The same thing with the front yard. So I just didn't have the time, and I've been getting home late from work, so no time. I wanted to do the videos, but I had no time, so no more excuses. But right now I have the E90 M3 in here. I'm gonna be, like I told you guys, I have all these cars I gotta maintain. So I got the E90 here, but first I'm gonna be lowering the 650. The 535 is done and it looks good, but I'll put both of them in one video so you guys can see what it looks like. But for right now, I'm gonna be lowering the 650 and putting on his new wheels. He already has the wheels on, temporary wheels, he says. He wanted some 21s, but because of this whole damn helicopter, he chose to come by now. Because of this COVID thing, the dollar value is just garbage right now, and getting anything in from the... We can't go to the border to pick up anything, across the border to pick up anything. Trying to ship wheels here? Hell no. So he got some 20s for now, and I know he wants 21s. He put them on because he had to take off his winter tires. You know, you don't want to ruin them when the weather starts getting warm, because winter tires here are very expensive. So he put them on for now. So you guys won't see those wheels until the car is done, lowered, and put on the ground, because like I said, Mr. Man there, he's very picky, you know. He likes his car looking good all the time. But I can't show you the wheels until the car is lowered and the wheels are on. So after that one is done, then I'm going to do some work on the E90. And there's a few things to do on this one. And then I'm going to get, you know, the videos are going to go in between my car and these cars and all, and the X5 and the 535 is pretty much done. But let's just jump right into it right now. This is the H&R VTF. So these are the adjustable springs. So we can just, you know, dial in exactly the way we want it. We don't want any coilovers because we still want to keep the factory ride system nice and comfy. He's an old man after all. Yes, so, you know. So we got H&R springs, and we also, man, you didn't open nothing? Grab a knife. You good for nothing. You freaking old people are just good for nothing. Daddy, 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 you're gonna get your little butt whooped. You're not listening. Second drawer, little drawer. Yeah, right there. Why are you being a bad girl?
Very bad.
With only you guys. There we are. So this is what we're going to use to raise the height up and down, so Frank can dial in exactly the way he wanted. This is the same kind of system I had on the M5, but mine was KW. Just as good. Nothing wrong with these. And I had this. Actually, I had these on the X5 too. So I know they're great for dialing the height just the way you want it. I gotta look at all these to make sure I put them in the right spot. The last thing I want to do is assemble this stuff and have to take it back apart. I think now to remove this front shock, we're gonna have to take out these 3 bolts. One here, one there, one there. Hey Frank, oh, see, my shocks are plugging from the top up here. These ones, they're plugging from down here. Yeah, mine are plugging from the top. Okay. Oh. And then we're gonna have to take off the end link there. That one up there with the bolt on it already. And there's a big ass one underneath. I don't think you guys are gonna wait. There it is. And that one right there. Look at that. Don't even get loose. Loosey goosey. Okay, that one's out.
Think back to the 5 series. Remember how long it took us to get that bottle? Oh. After 5 years of corrosion.
Spread the cheeks. You know, you gotta see the cheeks. You gotta spread the cheeks. All right. Enough of that crap.
And you're making this complete suspension job sexual. That's wrong.
I'm not. I'm just saying spread the cheeks. I don't know what you're thinking about. Oh man. And now I have to bring out the ear tube. This one.
Is it on?
Yeah. Now you're gonna be a bedroom bully. Just jackhammer. Oh, I can't see shit. There you go. Ah. See, every time it slips out, you gotta put it back. You know what? Frank, can't you behave yourself? Hey, where'd that go?
Ching ching.
See, sometimes these look at all that grime on there. Come in, zoom in on that. Let the people see what the snow does to your shit. Lift it up and put it over there.
You can't really see it.
I can't really see it, eh?
No.
Well, that's what all this.
Full zoom.
All right, step back, please. Step back out of my way, please. Thank you.
Alright, calm down.
Calm down. Oh, look at all that dirt. I'm charging you for the dirt, eh?
Yeah, you can keep it.
Oh, I'll keep it, but I'm charging you. Every time I do one of these cars, I have issues with this. Right here, my tool always snaps off in there. So I'm gonna have to buy a lot more of these tools because BMW, this is a stupid ass design. This bolt is always so hard to come off. And I have to heat it up. And the aftermarket ones, they have somewhere where you can stick a wrench in here. This one got shit. So you know many of those tools I snapped just trying to get this thing off? Jesus, man. Now I just snapped my last one, and this is the first size. No, but when I took it out of the box, I put it on just like this. I never touched anything.
Yeah, but how do we know they're all in the same position?
Well, I kind of measured it and just leave them in the same spot. That's what I meant.
Adjust it to the highest height, and then just look.
You're a fucking British cunt. That's what you are.
Down. You think I'm a British cunt? I'll leave you alone in future then.
Did I
Finish my car and then I'll go.
Finish the car first, eh?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And I'll show you how much of a cunt I really am.
Oh man. Did I hurt you with the feelings?
The big toe is killing me.
We put the sleeve on. We put Frank's panty back on. Okay, I gotta stop this shit. The sleeve's on. Now we're just gonna put the spring on. And I see, this is the way it goes, right? I like this. And make sure you do front and rear. You don't want to put the rear spring in the front and the front spring in the rear. And where's the hat? Pass me the hat, Frank. Where'd you get it?
It was inside there. It must be a piece of the thing shear off, because there's no seal that go in there.
No? Yeah, let's check it out again, because this goes in here.
Yeah.
Don't ask me.
I think it's a piece of the dust covering me. I'm out.
See, that's what I like about the Lawrence spring. I don't need that damn tool. You just push it down, catch it. And that's it. Tighten it up. She's a tight, really, really tight. There, so rubber is all hooked in here. There's no hook on the bottom. And he set it at the highest point now because he's gonna drive around and wear it down and then adjust the height. Back's done. Hey Frank, why isn't the front top?
You know why?
I don't know. Why?
The tool bust well like a big baby kite.
Oh, that's just wrong. That's just wrong. Oh, guys, I'm gonna throw this back in the car. Hey guys, from now on, it's just gonna be me and. Would you shut the? Are you done now?
No, but we're gonna talk, so I don't want you to get you.
How about you just don't talk?
Because it won't be fun.
Says you. I remember now. So I had that white 535. So we lowered it. We put in white markers. We put on front lip. We did diffuser. Hey, what else did we do? Is that it? Oh, and we powder coated the brakes, and somebody was too cheap to buy new brakes. Oh, I didn't say that out loud, did I? So he let me scratch the caliper, put it back on because I had to pry that thing on because those damn brake pads were so low. Yes, I'm calling you out, Anil. Buy some damn brakes for the car. So you're going to see the side marker, the white ones from the yellow ones, front lip, rear diffuser that I cut out, and he did the dual exhaust. The ones that I had for my M5, he put them on his car. Looks good. I'm actually going to have to give you guys a clip of how it sounds when he drives away. So that's that one. Now for the 650, we just lowered it. No, that's all we did was lowered it. And these new wheels, obviously. So last night, we finished late last night, and Mr. Man there decided to put it to the lowest setting. The car was practically scraping on the ground, but it was too low. So today he came back, we raised it up a bit, and we put some, hey, what mil spacers on the front?
12.
We put some 12 mil spacers on the front, and I'm telling you, it filled out nice and round, like you know how they're supposed to look. Well, that's how it's looking now. What are you laughing at? What did I miss?
Because you said nice and round like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Perverts over there. That's all is around here, guys. Just pure clownage. But you know what? Let's just get to these cars. Here goes the cold start on the 535. Actually, that's not really cold. It's warm. Give it a few reps. Camera is rolling. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, and mostly gentlemen. Well, I don't know what to call those two. Like I said, 535, 650. I think they're in competition or something, but I don't know who is gonna win it.
Competition with no man here.
We should do a sound test.
Oh Lord, here we go. Sound test.
I like that.
Newbies. Sound test for what? One's a V8, one's a V6. There's no test in there. The V8 is naturally gonna sound better, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. But they both look good and they both sound good. As you can see, the 535 sounds really good with that exhaust. You know, that factory exhaust gone. Those nice big 4-inch dual tips. I love those things. Hey, those were supposed to be on the M5, but they also look good on the 535. That's it for this one, guys. Now I'm going to start working on this E90 and maybe the Kia Stinger over there, right? Yeah, we never know. I'll work on anything, and I love that car. But, you know, somebody don't want to do anything to it. What are you going to do? Maybe I can talk him into something. You never know. But that's it for now. Laters.